Welcome to the ring.The podcast. I'm your host, Juan Ponce, and right across from me is the one and only Gib. And finally, after being absent from 2 episodes, it's AA round, our friend Aaron from across the street. Yay!
You can't clap for yourself, Aaron. You can't do that. Gay-ass club. We're already starting off on the wrong foot. They used to do that at a club called Club Spice here in San Antonio. Or Club. He knows what I'm talking about, this little hood rat. Oh, you already... Let's go.
Anyways, everybody, welcome to the ring.The podcast. If you're listening to this is our 3rd episode. And we got actually a lot to talk about this episode. There's a lot of stuff on this.
Is there anything good to talk about, though? I mean,
you picked most of the shit that we're talking about.
Shit. Don't call me in the middle of the day. You know I'm day drinking. If I'm not on call, you know I'm probably toasted in my couch watching football. Text. What are we going to talk about tonight?
I have for number 1, I have intro, which we've already done, and number 2, I have bash Aaron, which will be what we did last time.
Yeah, but we can't. But fuck you.
Well, fuck you too. Yeah, but I'm still waiting for the hashtag fuck you Aaron to fucking be like trending on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we don't have that many followers on Twitter, so if you're listening, follow us on Twitter at ring.The podcast.
Oh, should we have a Twitter account?
Yeah, we got a Twitter account, but no one fucking uses Twitter because they're all fucking degenerates.
No, Twitter is a cesspool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay off that thing.
But
well, hopefully the hashtag can go viral.
Yeah.
Like its namesake.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of viruses, Aaron. I already feel uncomfortable sitting this close to you. But we're gonna power through this.
One of the topics that I think you brought up, right, was Epstein didn't kill himself.
No, I didn't bring that up. Don't bring me in this.
Who the fuck brought that up? It's on the...
Okay, let's just say it landed on our lap. Because I don't want to get suicided myself. We break some news. We break some news inside this little bedroom, this little spare bedroom here. Yeah, I don't want to be another victim.
We're gonna have to fucking start up a new one. Hashtag Clintons don't suicide me.
Nah, you said the C word, not me.
Everyone knows the Clintons did it.
That is popular though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeffrey, I mean, it's come up again. You see.
Oh man, memes like you can't believe.
Crazy.
Oh man.
They're funny. The best one I saw was the Disney movies Never Lied to Me.
Yeah.
And it was the binding of the, I guess VHS tapes maybe, and it was all the Disney titles, and it spelled out Epstein didn't kill himself. I was like, oh, that was clever, dude. Somebody has a lot of time on that.
Yeah, I saw one where it's like I went to the eye doctor and I had the eye chart and it spelled out and it spelled it out.
That was good.
Yeah.
Sounds like we got a lot of spare time to be looking at things on our phone as grown men.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
pitiful.
must have a lot of spare time. Yeah.
But where were we gonna go with this? Like, we're gonna come up with conspiracies of.
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy. It's pretty simple. It's
well,
pretty
but were we gonna come out with trying to figure out how he suicided himself?
It's pretty cut and
Or
dry.
how he got suicidal?
Somebody probably snapped that dude's neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy knew where all the bodies were buried. Yeah, he had all the secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd get what they said that his injuries or his suicide didn't look like a suicide because his injuries were consistent with strangulation. Mm-hmm. Like if someone fucking strangled
also,
him.
in reference to the guard, the videos turning off.
Yeah, well, they fired both of the guards.
Both of them,
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Patsies. Yeah, they're retired. They're on an island right now. Kicking their feet up. A.G. Barr, I think I read, he said it was I forgot how he called it, but it was just a circus of mistakes or something along those lines. Anyways, that topic's depressing, dude. I don't want to talk about Epstein. Let's move on. He's a freaking pedo that got what he deserved, but I wish we could have had more answers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for everything that he did know and who was involved in that garbage.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was the
That was the main point. That's the reason why he's in his current state.
Yeah. Let's move the mic a little closer. Right there we go, right there. That way I can see see if you guys can get close enough for a kiss.
The only way this would be acceptable if it was like a survival scenario, like we're jammed in a cave or something, Aaron.
Are you talking about like Brokeback Mountain?
Was that?
Like
Brokeback Mountain? What the hell are you talking?
No.
Like, where you going with this?
This is the only way
that
we should be this close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our
feet should be
pointed toward me,
jammed. And our feet should be jammed and stuck like 124 hours or something. Was that movie called 127 hours?
Yeah.
That movie right there. Very uncomfortable right now, just to let you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the
I
one
like to
facing this
proclaim
way.
it.
But what I want to know is how the hell you came up with Brokeback Mountain?
We all know where his mind is right now, man.
This fool is, he said, stuck in a cave. You know,
Man cave.
Yeah. There's a lot of sexual tension. There's a lot of sexual tension in the room right now. It's coming from
a lot of
left.
innuendos.
It's coming from my left right now.
Left, not the right.
No, the left. Yeah. Welcome anyways, Aaron.
I appreciate
Welcome
it.
to
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're finally here, and now everyone can see who can drink the most.
Yeah.
No,
well, you know, I always have a busy schedule, bro.
Yeah. You go to everyone's fucking party. I don't even think you get invited to these parties. I think you just show up just for the fucking beer.
He's like wedding crashers, but for pedophiles. He goes to little kids' birthday. He goes to little kids' birthday parties.
Is that Chuck E. Cheese? I was like,
no.
what the fuck, Chuck E. Cheese? And
I
I
knew
was
we
like,
were going
I was
somewhere.
like, you know what? They sell beer at Chuck E. Cheese now. So
They do.
yeah,
They card you
They
though,
always have.
and you need 2 IDs,
Yeah.
sir.
yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, they sell beer at Chuck E. Cheese. So why that motherfuckers there?
No, but in all honesty though, Peter Piper pizza parties are lit, boy. Yeah, I love when we get invited to one that's like, I was like, yep, buy me a large pizza, buy a couple pitchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Fucking find you passed out in the fucking ball pit.
No shit, dude. I'm dominating the basketball game. What are you talking about? I'm taking all those little kisses, taking them to town, boy.
The ski ball.
Yeah, but Epstein, yeah, forget that dude, man. But honestly, I really wish everything would have been laid out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what it is, man. Money talks.
Yeah, dude.
There's
Everything was supposed to come to light. It was gonna. I think it was gonna eventually happen, but that's what they wanted to try to prevent.
Yeah, I mean, either way. It's all fucked up. It's a big old fucked up situation either way. It's kind of like do you want gonorrhea with your or AIDS with your gonorrhea, or you want it without?
Man, bro,
that's
that
interesting.
deep?
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's
an
pretty
interesting
deep, bro.
choice. Yeah.
I mean, was it something you were pondering on that?
But
All the STDs.
all the STDs,
I
or
want
yeah,
them
you
all.
just want gonorrhea with, or you want all the STDs with AIDS?
I want it all, baby. I want all the acronyms, all the letters, everything.
So we can go ahead and move on, I guess, to our next topic, which is the one that I picked was MicroGen. I saw. I've always found myself in the middle of the fucking Gen Z and the fucking millennials.
By yourself, 'cause you didn't have no friends when you were there. Two,
I didn't have no
three,
friends.
4, 5. Here it comes. Get ready. I got you. You're it. And then the old people would look at you and be like, "God damn, that boy's not right."
They're like, what's that boy doing with that mirror?
Is that motherfucker playing hide and seek by himself? With himself? He's been it all day.
He can't even catch himself.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's go. What are we doing? MicroGen.
Yeah, I've always found myself in the middle, like between Gen X, because I can relate more to Gen X, and I can like the millennial side.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
I don't know. That's what I'm hoping that you'll be able to enlighten us.
Enlightenment.
Yeah.
It's not enlightenment. It's not enlightenment at all.
Just enlighten me.
But what do we talk about during the week though?
Oh,
being behind the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that's I think that's what it is. Being Mexican American, living down in the southwest. I mean, this is the true South. We're cut between two cultures.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is. That's how we are. You know what I mean? Your grandparents, your parents, it's another culture, and then America's another culture. But we talked about being American to the core last week, I think. I want to get to that too. Apologizing for starting to slur my words really good at the end.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Did you hear it?
No, I don't. I didn't listen.
Well, I heard you during the fucking podcast.
I barely made it home, I think. Yeah. That's like 2 houses down.
I know.
Yeah, but we'll address that a little bit later. What was the point? Oh, being behind the curve.
Yeah.
Culturally we are, because at our root we're culturally different.
Yeah.
We eat different things. We believe different things. We drink different things. It's not to say it's better or worse. It's just different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when mainstream America starts talking about things that are that involve culture, across the country, it's they start talking about generations and start naming them: the baby boomers, the silent generation, the greatest generation, millennials, Gen X, all that. Mm-hmm. But when they they'll age the categories and say, oh, these guys are born from here to here. But a lot of times I think we're maybe a decade or two behind, or we're in no rush to get there. Honestly, to tell you the truth, we're not in a rush. Eventually, it trickles down, into our behavior, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
But it is at least a decade behind. What I mean? And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's something different. But
yeah, and I thought it was pretty interesting because like before, like I was considered Gen N is what, or Gen Z. I'm sorry, Gen Z, right? And then like a couple of years later, they're saying I was millennial, and then I was like, well which one is it? Is it either or what? It's like, I mean, if you're gonna pick a time period of what generation is gonna be what generation, you just can't fucking just keep changing it around. So I guess people got together and decided to come up with a MicroGen, and so they have like.
Are those the people that don't know if they're boys or girls?
I don't know.
I think they are. I think.
But it was interesting because I don't even have the damn post. I think I have the post on my phone. But here, if I search it real quick. Someone had one of the guys that's the same age as me. He was born the same year, around the same time, like month wise. He posted it, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I was like, "That's like that sounds like me."
But things are changing on a consistent basis. I mean, there's Gen X. I mean, everybody wants to make changes.
Yeah.
So somebody's always going to come up with something new, just based on what they believe. I mean, and so I mean. So it's just, if that's what you feel like, you're part of now, because I bet you, MicroGen, there's going to be something else in like a couple of years.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that MicroGen.
Somebody else is going to come up with something else in reference to your particular generation, the year you were born. And it's going to be it's consistent change. It's going to change no matter what.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. It's called the microgeneration. If you were born between the years of 77 and 83.
What? No.
Yeah.
That's me. I was born in 77.
Yeah.
And what
is
is
it?
What is the definition?
A better place for
what is the definition in reference
whoa, one at a time. What?
That's it. He was born in 77. I told him, I just wanted to give him props. The world is a better place because he entered it in 1977. Honestly, truthfully.
Okay, I'm reading this article from, I don't know if it's an article or a blog post. I think it's a blog post.
If you tell me blog, I'm gonna throw my fucking glass of.
I don't. No. It says Sammy. It's probably a blog.
The word blog is repulsive. I have a blog. What does that mean? Well, my opinion. I just type it.
Yeah,
and then put it on the internet.
That's basically
Instead
it.
Of putting it in your diary, that which you should put in a book.
Yeah, like you in order to write a blog.
No, do you?
I do actually. Yeah. You judging me?
No.
Yeah. In order to have a blog, you don't.
It's like Planet Fitness, bro. No judgment.
No judgment zone, right? Okay. No judgment zone. Planet Fitness.
This is a no Planet Fitness zone.
That's right.
Or no, this is a Planet Fitness zone in here.
My
no
diary is like Planet Fitness, a no judgment zone.
That's correct.
Honestly, very good. I feel better about myself. Okay, MicroGen, go ahead.
No, it's fuck. You're making me break my concentration. As it is, I read like a fucking third grader.
Fucking MicroGen generation. They can't read. It's a well-known fact.
No. All right, it's called sandwiches and psych meds.
That people that are identify MicroGen can't read worth of shit. I read it from a blog.
Well, anyway, this is what it says. It's by Jory Varney.
Mm-hmm.
As someone born
that's not even a real person.
I know. As someone born in the early 1980s. The dude from what?
Isn't that the dude Ernest? Jim Varney? The dude.
Oh, yeah, Ernest T. fucking whatever his
Ernest T.
name.
Plummer, whatever his name was, yeah. What did he used to say? What was his catchphrase? Hey, Vern. Was that it? Yeah. Hey, Vern.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Continue with the education.
As someone born in the early 1980s, I have never really identified with Generation X or the Millennials. I didn't grow up in the time of technology like a millennial, but I was still young enough to easily adapt when the revolution hit. I spent hours in my youth on the Oregon Trail, but can still use an iPhone without angrily poking at the screen.
First,
where's the fucking?
I already don't like this guy because he called something a revolution. What is he talking about? He's on technology.
Computers. When computers came in, like, remember when we were fucking Like for typing class, we actually use fucking typewriters. We didn't use fucking. We didn't use computers.
But what's the difference though? I get upset when people talk about things like they phrase things like it was a revolution. Well, not really, because the printing press came around and that changed everything.
Yeah.
Radio, automobile came around, that changed things. Internal combustion engine came around, that changed things. Radio came around, television came around, that changed a lot of things. That changed the way we lived. You understand? That changed the whole dynamic of the family.
That changed the way how we received our news.
Or it changed the whole dynamic of the family, because there was a central thing where everybody sat there and watched it. You know what I mean? And it did change. Yeah, it did change the way we received.
Other than the fucking radio, right?
Information. Yeah. But and the internet's
newspaper too.
The internet, newspaper, print press. The internet was a big thing. It is a big thing. I was one of the first of that. I was always a little tech geek, and I had to dial up modem, all the
fucking
AOL chat rooms, all that good stuff, and I enjoyed it. It was fun, but people need to pump the brakes, because they're super excited about everything, and everything is a revolution, and everything is it's like, well, there's only so many stories. There's only so many stories you can write. You understand what I'm saying? The plots are the same.
Yeah.
On stories, it might be the actors and the characters that are different, but the plots are the same. And I think that's the trouble that we're experiencing right now. Is it's the same plot, it's the same story. It's been told thousands of times, and there's different actors, different characters, different plot twists, maybe. But the stories change so much every day that people they wig out too much.
Yeah,
you understand? And I see it all the time when
it's all about the flow of information.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's just a constant. It's like
a constant
rapids. Yeah, it's like a river.
It's overloading people's minds.
Honestly, and you
and lives.
Yeah, you
and
have
lives
certain
too.
People they'll check out either way. Either they're gonna jump in it and take off and just be chaotic and tumbling down the damn river. You have some people that are just screw off to the side, but they'll screw off to the side, and it might be one going all the way this way, the other person's going all the way this way, and then we have that that divide right there. But I think it would be better served if we really pumped our brakes just a little bit and pay attention. Yeah. But go ahead with the blog. Go ahead with Varney doesn't know who he is. Tell me about it, Varney.
It's a she.
Varney does not know who she is. Tell me about it, Varney. I want to hear it.
Hold on, let me see.
I could not identify with people born in 1976. That is the best year. 1976, Year of the Dragon.
Yeah. Year of the Dragon.
Bicentennial celebration of the United States of America.
That's 77 too.
No, it says right here, my
77 is not the Year of the Dragon. You're like the fucking goat or something.
No, it's the year.
Look it up.
You're the cock.
Look it up. I bet it's gonna be something stupid. Yeah, it's gonna be like the fucking one nut squirrel or something.
I'll have him look it up. I'm gonna continue reading just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Okay, go ahead.
It says right here, my generation was the last to grow up without technology.
Bullshit.
All right. It says we were the first to embrace online dating, social media, and texting in our 20s.
She was born when?
You know what? I don't think it says.
But what was her date range there? 77 to 80?
77 to 83.
That's crazy. That's a small window right there.
I know.
Yeah, that's a real small window. I think this lady is just bored.
Snake
in the fucking grass.
Damn, dude.
But when I saw this, I thought it was funny, because when we were talking about OK Boomer and talking about the Millennials and stuff like that, and talking about Gen X, and I was just wondering, I was like,
we talked about that?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Motherfucker, I gotta lay off the sauce, man. God damn
it. When we talked about that, I was kind of like, well, I can relate more to the Gen X side than I can.
Because you're Mexican.
Yeah.
There's an X in Mexican.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that's why you.
Then I do the Millennials, but at the same.
You just met.
Yeah. But at the same time, there's still parts of me that relates with Millennials too. You know what I mean?
Gay.
No. No. Not all Millennials are gay.
For real?
Yeah, for real, fool.
Breaking news. We should have put that at the top of breaking news. This just in, everybody. Apparently, not all Millennials are gay.
So I thought it was funny, and I figured I'd bring it up because I already knew you were gonna fucking just go off on a fucking rant.
No, I'm honestly, I put a little meme out, and
Yeah,
I just think it's funny. Poor boomers, you know what I mean? They're old already. They're called baby boomers for a reason. They were born after the soldiers returned from World War II. And everybody was just fucking banging along, boy. They just
blasting away.
What's the first thing you do, Kiko, when you come home on R&R?
Start blasting away.
Skeet, and then
skeet and drink.
10 seconds later, what are you doing? Watching TV?
Drinking, man. Drinking. Get fucked up.
Okay. God bless you.
Or the other way around.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Sometimes we didn't make it out of the airport parking lot.
I know. So shit. Sometimes we didn't make it off the fucking plane. We fucking get on the plane, get all fucked up.
No, I'm not talking about drinking.
Oh. It's like, sir, what are you doing in the bathroom? You've been in this airplane bathroom for the last 30 minutes.
I paid for 24-hour parking at this airport, and me and my wife are gonna enjoy our 24-hour parking at the goddamn airport. No, the poor boomers, they get a bad rap, right? And so I think I don't know if I said this last week. They were born right after the whole fucking world was at war. You understand?
Yeah.
The second time. 2 cities got destroyed by 2 bombs.
Literally.
Yeah, destroyed. That had never been done before. It was the age of atomic weapons. The Cold War started shortly after that. These fools were under the assumption that they were going to drop a freaking nuclear bomb on them at any minute. I mean, they were constantly scared and paranoid. If you don't live in that environment, you probably can't understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Relate to it, because you don't see like the after school special or the TV special or the newspaper.
You're not looking at the TV.
And then you throw Cuba in the mix and the Bay of Pigs and that, all that stuff. Yeah. And the communists are right there in the freaking Caribbean. Those poor boomers were freaking paranoid as hell. So, I cut them a lot of slack. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I said it last week too. They were raised on asbestos and lead paint. Yeah, lead-based and nicotine and straight anger. And I finished Lone Star. I'm going to bring Maps of Meaning back, actually, because I butchered that. I'm sorry, what is it?
I told him, I go, cover up that beer, give me that free ad space.
Yeah, dude.
Man, my bad.
Jeez.
We're trying to get sponsors.
Yeah, I butchered that poor excerpt. That book deserves a lot more respect and sobriety when you read about it. So I'm doing that. Well, guess who ends up with the Maps of Meaning? Yeah. That idea of the strange territory, we can delve into that deeper, but I was pretty fucked up last week. So I get on the computer, start doing a little bit of work. Guess who ends up going down a fucking rabbit hole of Spanish music and pictures? This guy. Yeah. Fucking dude. I don't know. I think I heard Roberto Un Beso probably like 30 times last night, dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, on mix, on loop, just on fucking replay.
Dang.
I text Art last night. Said, "Hey Art, come on, move back to the neighborhood."
You're all fucked up.
Yeah, I was fucked up. Yeah, I was pretty fucking wasted, dude. I got toasted. Yeah. But I did find one excerpt. I said, you know what? To my shame, I've never read Don Quixote de la Mancha. I've never read it. Don Quixote. Mm-hmm. It's a classic and Spanish, so it's Cervantes. So I'm gonna start reading that. I didn't even hardly get past the biography. Well, I was outside soaking up the sun, trying to get rid of my hangover. Fell asleep in my backyard with a book. I got through the biography in the beginning.
And you had a fucking tan line from the book on your chest or what?
I had a T-shirt on. Oh. I don't read books without a fucking shirt in my backyard.
Knowing you, asshole, you would have.
Imagine it right now. He was like,
that would be some Gibb shit right there.
No, I had a shirt today, but the sun was lovely, and the only thing that woke me up was the neighbor's dog in the back and Oreo fucking going at it. Barking.
Oh, I was like, what, dude? Is fucking him through the fence or what? Goddamn.
They go at it, dude. And so I woke up. But in Cervantes' biography, he was actually part of the Spanish Armada. He was in the Navy, Spanish Navy. Mm-hmm. He did some time in Mediterranean Sea. He saw some action in Italy. There was a battle, I think, against the Turks or the Moors. I was pretty hungover when I was reading it. During the battle, he was ill. He was ill during the thing. He was under, in quarters, and his shipmates kept talking to him to stay down there while they're fighting on sea and stuff. And he was like, no, he's not going to do that. He went up topside, got shot twice in the chest, and injured his left hand. It left him maimed for the rest of his life. His left hand was useless. And this dude's attitude said, I got some scribble here. Got shot twice in the chest. They asked him about it. He said, oh, those are 2 stars lighting the way, one to heaven and one to fame. And if his left hand that was left crippled, was done, it's useless. And he's a writer. I mean, I'm sure maybe he was right-handed. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But left hand crippled.
You could have beat off with the left. You never know.
Maybe,
Yeah,
or that
maybe.
could have been his side piece. That that's a nasty joke, man. That's a bad joke. His
Well,
left hand-
you heard the last 2 episodes, right?
No, I haven't. I don't listen to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't listen.
Yeah, this
man.
is pretty much PG compared to the last 2.
It's crazy. Whoa, give it some time. It's crazy listening to yourself talk. I don't want to. No, I don't think I'd find anything useful out of it. To the truth, you know what I mean? It was like, God damn, this dude talks a lot of shit. I'm trying to.
I think you would find it useful because you do talk a lot.
Yeah.
You don't stop talking.
Yeah,
so,
and you'll notice that you fucking repeat yourself every
Yeah.
time you get to that point where you're getting fucked up.
I do repeat like on loop, like listen to the
you're
music.
like a fucking
Fucking everyone does that when they get drunk, man.
Yeah, loop.
Can I finish myself? I'm trying to fucking
Whoa,
teach you
continue.
something. Okay.
Now you know how I feel when you interrupt my stories. That's
But the best quote. Well, fucking MicroGen's a made up thing.
I know
How many topics do we have to go? Wait,
that's why I
what?
brought this shit up.
You read
10
a
topics.
a
And
blog.
we're still stuck on.
you read a
Oh my
blog
God.
from a chick that fucking doesn't know who she is.
And we're probably not going to get off this topic for another like 25 minutes.
Oh no, I'm trying to finish, but you
Actually, we're going through this motherfucking shit pretty quick.
See?
Because he's sober. So
this is the first time you've been here, so
yeah, you wouldn't know.
maybe a little more zip and a little less lip. How about that, son? Of his left hand that was maimed for the rest of
Yes.
his life. He said, "Oh, it's for the greater glory of the right." And I was like, "This fucking dude right here, this fucking
It is gangster.
That's a badass attitude to have, dude.
Yeah.
Anytime life throws you a fucking curveball, deal with it, man. Whether they say lemons and all that bullshit, life gives you lemons, whatever. But yeah, that's a great attitude to have. And
Life gives you lemons.
Yeah.
Make a great limoncello.
yeah, squeeze it in a beer. That's a great attitude to have when you are down. And I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I don't see that. I see a lot of that lacking around too. Everybody just feeling sorry for themselves, and
Oh, that happens on a consistent basis, man. Everybody thinks that the world owes them something, and you need to stand up on your own 2 feet and do what you need to do in life. And that's what's wrong with a lot of generations. They think everybody owes them something.
Yeah,
No,
and that's
nobody-
pretty much
nobody
every
owes it.
generation.
Nobody owes anything. I mean,
And that's every damn body,
you were
though.
given life by your parents. You should actually earn your way in life. You should actually strive for everything that you need to do in life. That happens every single day, and honestly, that's what today's world is. Today's world, everybody thinks like the government owes them something. Everybody thinks they should be given everything.
The motherfuckers owe me back taxes. If they fucking charge me too much on taxes, I want fucking my taxes back.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
You
they.
get taxes? I mean, I can't.
No, I don't.
Hey.
No, I don't. I don't even pay taxes. So I'm just saying, hypothetically.
I squeezed out like $70 last year, I think. Yeah, I was like,
I was like, what are you talking about taxes, bro?
I'm saying hypothetically if they owed me. But
but yeah, that was Cervantes. So yeah, it wasn't a full excerpt from a book, but a piece of his biography.
So that was smart stuff.
For the greater glory of the right.
That's why you had to write it down.
Yeah, that
That's
was.
why I wrote it down. Yeah, I like your notes, Aaron. By the way,
Yeah.
really, that's
It's all stained with water.
You still
no,
water
no.
stains and shit?
Those are the things that you typed.
I
up
know,
before.
and they're just all stained with fucking water from his beer.
I was being.
Yeah. And what did I say? Well,
Alright.
you saw on the text message I sent.
What happened?
What was I? I was busy all day, bro.
I know you gave me like 3 reasons why you didn't
And it's
answer.
the
I was like,
truth. It was,
well,
it's a plain truth.
yeah. Well, I
My
mean,
daughter's coming back from Korea. She's gonna be here this coming Wednesday. So we're trying to get everything set, and then my mom has a Thanksgiving lunch they actually do at her church.
at a
tomorrow.
church, yeah.
Yeah. So I was busy all day, and then I look at my phone. It died. And I was like 200 messages from both of y'all going back and forth. I was like, oh, are they in a relationship with
Did
one
you like
another?
the gimp ball? The gag gimp ball?
No, I didn't
Message?
realize.
That was fun.
Then he
My phone
didn't
actually-
read it. He's
went
lying
through-
then.
It went through my phone and it actually automatically deleted because it's bullshit.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It was like shit just coming out,
I'm gonna reenact it for you. Gigo texted me saying Aaron's awfully quiet today, and the first thing I thought was maybe it's gimp gag ball night at the Escamilla house. You can't.
because you had it at your house like 2 weekends ago, so
That's why I wasn't. But now I was talking today. That's why I was responding on his
Yeah.
text. But you weren't responding.
Yeah, because I was busy, fucker.
With
Yeah, but we didn't say we didn't believe you though.
yeah,
Oh,
we believe you.
no, I don't believe.
You know what? Let's go back to the fuck Aaron hashtag. Okay, what are we doing next, man?
All right,
Let's go. What are we
we're doing your Gibbs sports recap.
Whoa, shit! Y'all said I talk too much.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sports, it's not really sports again.
So this is my first time. I'm coming in all, dry.
Short, fat.
Try. Yeah.
I have nothing actually to speak about.
For someone that has for someone.
I do. But the topics right here, currently, I don't have nothing to reference to. I will speak when I something comes up and I think about it. But continue, go with your old footage of sports.
No, not old footage. That's something different.
Well, that's what I put down because I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. I don't know if you were drunk already or what.
I was buzzing pretty good in the middle of the day watching Major League Baseball television. It was a good story, man. Well, first, last week Cowboys won. Yeah, right. Yep. They beat the Lions barely. Yeah. Well, fucking quarterback has a broken back and he's out for the year, but yeah, we barely beat him. Fuck, awesome. Yeah, we suck, dude. I fucking hate Jason Garrett. Spurs is a goddamn train wreck. I saw the game Wednesday night. The Wizards scored 138 points.
Ooh,
I was like, what?
Damn.
Bro, that's like you don't see that. 140 points, almost.
It's like a really bad hangover, man.
Yeah, well,
because we've been spoiled. We were kids when David Robinson came in, and since 1989, 1990, and we've been on easy street since then.
And then when Duncan came in '99,
we
Donkey,
97.
Duncan.
Oh, Donkey! I thought you said Donkey. I was like, what fucking Donkey? What are you talking about? I was like,
about burros?
But now it's strange, seeing this roster. It's hard to relate to these guys.
Yeah,
I watched the Rosen.
Well, that's why. That's why.
It takes time.
Like I don't watch sports like you guys. I like my sports like I like my fucking dates. Fast, dirty, and on an app.
Okay. So you don't watch golf? Is what you're saying?
Yes, I watch.
Golf is shit.
I don't watch golf.
It's underrated,
because I play it. Well, whenever I get a chance to.
Golf is fucking fun.
Well, you don't watch golf because you actually don't play that good. We'll just speak the truth.
Whatever, asshole. This motherfucker right here.
Highlands High School golf team.
Yeah, he was this motherfucker.
Year.
This motherfucker said he never played golf.
Grade.
No, but you told us that you did not play golf.
No.
Did he not?
7th grade, I played middle school golf, and then ever since then, because I beat y'all's asses.
But this was after
every single time we go golfing, y'all say it's because I played middle school golf. Get over it.
No, but this was right after.
The fact that honestly.
This was right after we played that one.
It's fun though.
This was after we played that one fucking what was it? No, we played all 18.
No, we played Riverside. And
Riverside,
that's where I played at. And then y'all were like, "Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah,
this guy is gonna come in. He's gonna." And what happened that day? Hey, yes, but it was only at that golf course. We played at other golf mission. We played at other golf courses, and I still took the W.
You won.
What are you talking about?
You won. High five.
Yeah, I won.
High five. Yeah. So what else? Spurs suck. Cowboys won. But man, tomorrow we're about to get our ass handed to us tomorrow. The Patriots. Oh, good God! And it's a 3:00 game, and it's gonna be on CBS.
Man, I don't have
it. Guarantee it's gonna be on CBS.
The only quarterback I got is Dak.
Oh,
for what?
Fucking fantasy football.
For fantasy football.
Dude, my fantasy football is suck.
So he's my backup.
How many years are we fantasy football for the past
started blood in, blood out?
Yeah, well, I think I only played like twice with y'all.
13, I think.
Yeah, Josie's been playing every year with y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So last year I made it to the finals, and then it was me against your brother.
Yep.
And this year, every fucking player is either injured. I have to trade them out, and I've never been this bad in fantasy football, honestly.
You sure?
Yeah, fucker, I'm sure.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
I saw that you and my brother were in the final last year, and y'all are at the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes I think Yahoo does something in reference to like when they, because we do the auto draft. We actually don't pick our players. So I think it's.
But I'm
gives you shitty players.
But I'm always close. I'm always close to the finals or in the finals. And
because you're the actual. The person that made it up, bro. So I think.
So Yahoo likes me better.
Yeah.
Well, look at Diana's team. She always has a fucking good team.
Well, I know.
Every year.
That's his wife. So he's gonna put her up there at the top.
I forgot to tell you, I do work for Yahoo. I'm vice president of fucking beer sales. I work for Yahoo.
Beer sales.
Yeah, I work for Yahoo.
It's like you know the dot underneath the exclamation point. Yeah, I thought
came
about
up with
that. Yeah, I came up with that.
Did you read your email recap?
No, fuck.
No.
I told you I've been busy.
God damn.
Did you what? Did he what?
If he read his email recap.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You and my brother. Apparently.
From last year?
Yeah, no, from last week.
Last week, that's one.
Last week?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I find great
Every
pleasure.
week he sends out an email.
Well, this week's been slow.
Oh, has it?
This year's been
What?
slow, dude. Yeah.
Every single week?
Yeah.
No,
I haven't
this
been getting
this
email.
year's. Oh,
Well,
God.
past, yeah, like he's been doing this since we started the fucking league,
Oh,
man.
dude, I've been busy, man. I do work. I have life.
It's kind of like just check your email.
Okay.
Check your email.
I'd say great pleasure
Yeah.
in poking fun at the people that won the championship the year before.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
And
talking
kept
about
me from winning the
demoralize
prize.
the people that actually were up there.
Yeah. So you and my brother got a twink pit at the bottom standings of the fucking.
What are you
Spanish
crying about?
football
Didn't you
league.
win like what 2 years ago?
Yeah, I want to win every year. I don't care about winning 2 years. I want to win every fucking year.
But your wife is always one majority beating you.
Yeah.
How many times has she won?
Never.
Never, really.
Never.
Oh wait, yeah, no, she hasn't.
She hasn't.
I
That's
know
right,
Josie's
Josie
won one.
Josie won
Won?
one. Yeah, I won.
The first
one.
one, the first one was it the first
My
one?
brother won one. I think Josie won the first
The
one.
very
yeah.
first
And
one?
Guess who she beat in the final?
Yeah,
Moi.
my cousin.
Your cousin?
won,
Mm-hmm.
and then your friend
Sergio?
Cantu.
Cantu.
Oh, Cantu's
Cantu
won.
won one.
Cantu might have won twice, dude. I think Cantu won.
Did he? No, didn't Mount? No, not.
Well, I don't know. I don't think the people want to hear this bullshit.
Yeah.
I was talking about our fucking fantasy team.
Yeah, we
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, that's the end of our Gibbs sports.
Sorry,
recap.
listener. Yeah. No, it's not that. We went off again, motherfuckers. That's not. We're talking about old footage.
Oh
Major
yeah.
League Baseball.
Mhm.
I had it written down somewhere around here. The picture of the bird from the Tigers, 1976. Dude came on the scene. The bird, sweet dude, man. Just fucking earnest, frank, truthful guy. Just you could see the joy in his face, and he was odd. He'd get on the mound, he'd start fucking moving the dirt with his hand. He'd start doing hand signals toward plate, like he was wanting the ball, before he would talk to the fucking ball. The people in Detroit just fucking lost their mind. They love this dude.
Going bananas.
And he was super sweet, dude. Super sweet guy. Real humble. And he only lasted 4 years because he got injured, had surgery on his knee for some or other. He was messing around in the outfield. And then his 4th year, he just said his arm went dead. What happened, he was pitching with a torn rotator cuff. And he just could never get it back, But it was like a flash, like a lightning bolt. His story is awesome.
Yeah.
But the thing that caught me is I always love watching old sports footage and seeing the shots from the crowd and seeing those people, seeing the fans back then. It could be NFL films is my favorite. Watching the old NFL, 70s, 60s, really the 70s and 80s. I love watching those because it seems like the people that were in the stands back then, the fans,
We're more excited.
or just they
More loyal.
Maybe they understood life more. You know what I mean? They were there for the sport, but it was almost 100%. Every third dude was gonna have his fucking shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The ladies were jumping up and down with muscle shirts and no bra with their boobies bouncing.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, like now people are like taking selfies of the fucking games.
Yeah. They're more. They're not in the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I say when I say they understood life a little bit more. They were there. They're present and they were enjoying the game.
Yeah, they were in the moment.
Yeah,
really.
They're enjoying the game. They're watching it. You can see the joy and just no presumption, nothing in their face. They were just there. Now you watch a game and sure you see moments of excitement or things like that, but people are more
into themselves.
Yeah,
they're taking pictures that I was at the game, we won.
Primping and posing, and it's like there's no charm in that. There's just I love watching old footage of fan stands, dude. I love it. It's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's why I love watching old sports videos because just watching the fucking fans, dude.
I bet you can honestly ask them, if you could talk to the person that actually was taking those selfies at the game or whatever, and you asked them what the score was.
They probably wouldn't even fucking know.
They probably wouldn't paying attention. They were like, "Oh."
It's like I don't know. I was looking at my phone.
Looking at my camera.
Which got me, I thought about a couple hours about that. When selfies, I always tell Dan all the time. I say selfies, they should call them selfish. And that's And then I started thinking about selfish. Fucking conceit nowadays. And I was like, why wouldn't we be? The thing's called the iPhone. You know what I mean? Don't get me started, dude. Fuck fuck this sports recap.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So old footage. Yeah, if you get a chance, get some old videos. Watch old sports game stories about anybody, but watch the fans in the stands. It's awesome, dude. They're fucking real people. They're real people. Yeah.
True.
Good shit.
Yeah.
You know the on the little jingle I have.
I haven't heard it.
Sports recap in 30 seconds.
No gay shit. Did you put that in there?
No, I didn't put that.
You see?
You didn't. When I listened to the audio, it didn't say that.
No.
It was sports recap something in 30 seconds, but only about Texas sports.
Yeah, it's not nothing against gay people, but it's just like guys talking about sports is kind of gay sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
because when you mentioned like we should put like a little jingle in front of it. And that's all you said. So that's what I did.
Sure.
I came in here and I recorded it.
My brain. I said.
Have you guys heard that shit? Have you guys heard it?
No. I don't listen.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys listen.
No.
You gotta fucking listen to it.
God damn.
You're gonna fucking listen to it whether you like it or not.
Oh, that sounds like a good Michelada break right here. That's you? Damn, yeah, boy. Hey, Kiko's always had a good voice, right? When we go to karaoke, he sings good.
Yeah. And here's the one for smart stuff.
Let's see.
Smart stuff. Here we go.
I'm jittery with it. Out of a book. Smart stuff we read in a book.
And then here's your beer intermission.
Boom. That's nice, dude. Shit, how long did you work on that?
Maybe 30 minutes.
That is fucking professional production right there.
Well, shit, I had to hurry up and insert them shits and put it in the fucking podcast so I can fucking upload it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. All right, we can go ahead and move on.
Flavor of the week.
Flavor of the week, and you said Thanksgiving.
Rolling Rock. Oh.
You said Thanksgiving. Like, what do you mean flavor of the week? Because Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving next week. That's all. It's Thanksgiving week. One of the best holidays there is.
Okay, so what is the best flavor of Thanksgiving?
The best flavor of Thanksgiving is David Silverman's book about Thanksgiving and the truth about how the Europeans displaced the Montagnard tribe. I think that's what they were called. And turkey and apple pie. Yeah. And pumpkin pie. Now, I was watching C-SPAN before I came over here.
Oh, pumpkin pie? Really?
Pumpkin pie, yeah.
Pumpkin
awesome,
pie,
man.
dude. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? What's the shit?
Pumpkin pie is delicious.
Pecan pie.
Man, they made a fucking creamer after it. Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, no, because the fucking people are idiots.
Hey, fuck you. You take that back.
Yeah. People are not idiots.
You don't talk about my pumpkin spice
Fucking
like that.
idiots. Yeah, Thanksgiving is this week. We just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Take it easy. Holiday season's upon us. Enjoy it. Shit, I'm happy the kids are off for the week for school.
Yeah.
Well, Gab has she still has to go for 3 days, but yeah, man, you get to see your family.
Yeah.
Freaking cool. Be present. Yeah,
Yes.
please be present.
Yeah.
Hug somebody. Don't be on your goddamn phone at the table.
Time.
Yeah, hug.
Yeah.
Talk. Ask them a question. Ask an old relative a question. Say anything. What's your favorite memory of when you were a kid, or what was your favorite place to go when you were young, or what something? Talk to them, man. Be a human being. Jesus.
Don't be a bitch.
Like, everybody's always on their phone.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
Everybody's always on their phone during gatherings.
Look, and what are we talking about right now? We're talking about this and this crazy.
And then he takes a selfie of us.
You ironic son of a bitch. Kiko, you're either playing 3D chess or you're fucking retarded. I don't know which one it is. You're like the president. No, I think he's fucking retarded. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, this week was impeachment. Yeah, right. That was a big story.
I think so. Yeah.
That was a big story, but
Are we done with the flavor of the week?
Flavor of the week. Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Just Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, eat well, be merry.
Yeah, be
watch
great.
the Cowboys. Yeah. Watch the Cowboys beat the shit out of the Bills.
Yeah, be grateful for shit.
Yeah, and do not, if you deep fry a turkey, do not throw that motherfucker in there like you're shooting a 3-pointer. You ease the fucking turkey in there.
Yeah.
And if you do chunk it like a 3-pointer, please take video of it because I want to see that. Yeah.